Breaking news, Nigerians. APC group begs Peter Obi and Atiku not to proceed to Supreme Court. Their reasons will shock you. Welcome back to Prospect Channel TV. Thank you for coming out here. If you are just joining us, please kindly subscribe. And don't forget to give us a thumbs up. Thank you. The All Progressive Congress APC Professionals Forum has appealed to the opposition parties not to proceed to the Supreme Court over Wednesday's judgment of the Presidential Election Petition Court. Issa Yuguda, the chairman board of trustees of the forum, said. He said this at a news conference on Friday in Abuja. According to his words, we have taken notice of the separate and almost simultaneous press conference addressed by the presidential candidates of the two main opposition parties, Atiku Abubakar and Peter Obi, while we concede that it is within the rights of the petitioners to proceed to the Supreme Court. We appeal to them to spare the country from further polarization of the citizenry and heating up the polity with another round of wild goose chase spiced with fake news and unverifiable claims. For us, we believe it is time for them to accept the verdict of Nigerians as affirmed by the tribunal, he stated. Mr. Yuguda said there was need for Nigerians to join hands in supporting the government of Mr. Tinubu on his renewed hope agenda of moving the country to development. He said that no personal interests or ambition should be more important than the collective interests of Nigerians for democratic valuables. Mr. Yuguda congratulated Mr. Tinubu on all he had done in his first 100 days in office. We are seeing what he has been doing in India on the sidelines of the G20 meeting and are proud of him and his team. As party faithful and a forum of technocrats and professionals in the APC, we congratulate Tinubu and the Vice President Kassim Shettima on the affirmation of their February 25, 2023 electoral victory by the Presidential Election Petition Tribunal, he said. He described the tribunal judgment as an attestation of the credibility of the presidential election, saying, as far the forum was concerned, it had put to rest all the false narratives about the electoral process. Mr. Yuguda added that the tribunal judgment also vindicates the forum's stance that the presidential election was the best in the country's modern history, considering how it shaped its political landscape. He said that the task ahead for Mr. Tinubu was an Herculean one that required a focused and dedicated leadership to meet the yearnings of Nigerians. He said the forum had no doubt that the president had all it took to deliver on the APC campaign promises. This, he said, was especially because his capacity had been proven over time in his private and public careers, adding that he had also demonstrated enough courage to take tough but wise decisions for the good of all. Mr. Yuguda assured that the group would continue its engagement with heads of government agencies and key policy makers. He added that the forum would also continue to enlighten Nigerians on government efforts at delivering on APC manifestos and campaign promises. These Nigerians have to say. The tribunal judges have shown in all ramifications that they are all the same in one ship, with Tinubu and his gang of criminals, hence The only way to keep Nigeria together is heading to Supreme Court to postpone the doomsday. If not, we have no other option than to shut Nigeria down. Democracy has lost its purpose in Nigeria. The worst set of human spies just went and formed a political party, tormenting people of this country and begging them, please keep quiet and suffer. It's a lie. How will it not be lie to you, since it's your slave master? This is just too much lie that could only come from bingos. APC and his management will never ever beg anybody. Okay, these are reactions from Nigerians, and they keep on talking. Well, let Tinubu know that he really win if we were with him and his family, but if not, the creator of heaven and earth will take every good things away from his family. Let's forget, what is hard for a man is not hard for God. Let's leave his fight for God. Tinubu is not bigger than God. Well, in the spirit of democracy, I think it's a welcome idea. But if they refuse, let them go to the Supreme Court. Let them go to court. They must prove to the world how Nigerian judiciary and INEC turn the country to personal property that can be dribbled by their actions. Okay, guys, these are reactions from Nigerians. What's your take? Let's hear from you. Kindly share your thoughts below the comment section. Please do not forget to subscribe.